So the New Orleans Pelicans are out of the playoffs, and it was such a gutsy performance from that number 8 seed feisty team down in Louisiana. And give them credit, man. They took the defending Western Conference champions Phoenix Suns to 6 grueling games. Even without Devin Booker, they still showed fight, grit, and determination. And this team for the future, man, they have the most potential in terms of the bright young teams up and coming in the Western Conference, even brighter than Minnesota, brighter than Memphis, even though Memphis has already arrived. But in terms of the talent that's already constructed, the culture that's already constructed, I believe the New Orleans Pelicans have the biggest, brightest upcoming future for a young team in the Western Conference. First of all, let's start with Brandon Ingram, okay? Skinny Kevin Durant 2.0. Man averaged 27 points a game, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, 6.2 rebounds around, and shot 58% from the field in round 1 against the defending Western Conference champions. He showed you in that series, in those 6 games, that he has the potential to be the next superstar in this league, okay? CJ McCollum, another 20-point scorer that they stole from the Portland Trailblazers. He averaged about 20 points per game in that series, 6.5, almost 7 assists, shot 48% from the field. So you got 2 legit 20, 25 points a night scorers from the team. All right, Jose Alvarado, that young kid, man, from Brooklyn, New York. He's like another Patrick Beverly. He even said it himself. Hey, I'm the light-skinned version of Patrick Beverly. I'm just better. I don't want to get too carried away, but he has a chip on his shoulder. He's feisty. He's aggressive on the defensive end. He is one of those point guards who's going to defend you 90-foot forward, the whole court, full court press. Get you some defensive tenacity. Jonas Valanciunas, another big body down low in the paint that could defend, block shots, rebound. Herb Jones showed some potential in the first round against Phoenix. You got Jackson Hayes. You know, he's still raw talent. Hopefully he could continue to develop and be a force down below in the paint for New Orleans. But the X factor, of course, is going to be Zion Williamson. Now, we all know that Zion is eligible for the rookie Supermax extension at 5 years, $181 million. If I'm New Orleans, that is a very, very tough decision to make, and here's why. Zion has not played a lot of games. He's missed the entirety of this year because of the knee injury. He missed a good portion, half this season, his rookie year because of the knee injury. So you missed a lot of games. You played a handful of games. And it's like, you really look at it, he's played 1/3 of his NBA career. And at 21, 22 years old, to be missing that amount of time because of knee injuries is very, very concerning. And that is a red flag. And the whole issue with Zion is his weight. This man cannot seem to keep weight off. Instead, he keeps putting more weight off than he does off. And if I'm New Orleans, I'm like, damn, we really have to give this man a lot of money. And listen, talent, he's great. The 1 year that he was healthy, he averaged about 26, 27 points a night. He was named an all-star. But you think about it, that was just 1 out of the 3 seasons that he has been in the NBA so far. And if I'm New Orleans, I'm going to think about it. I'm like, okay, Zion, we will give you the max contract extension. We're going to give you 5 years because Zion said, hey, according to reports, he said he's willing to stay in New Orleans, but there's been rumors that he's been unhappy in New Orleans. His family's been pushing to get out of New Orleans, so we don't know what's going on. But Zion said himself, hey, I couldn't sign it fast enough. Maybe he just wants his money and dip. Who knows? But if I'm New Orleans, I sit down with Zion and be like, first of all, Zion, we're going to give you a 5-year deal. But there's 2 options. We're going to give you 5 years, maybe say $130 million. It's not going to be the full 181. Or 2, we're going to give you the 5 years, 181, but there's going to be provisions for you to get that money. 1, you got to lose weight. That's the obvious. You have got to lose weight. You're too fat, okay? You've had 2 major knee injuries and surgeries in 3 years of playing. That is a red flag. That shows that you're not going to have a long-lasting career in the league. That's 1. 2, you're going to get you a chef, okay? We will provide you a chef. We're going to control what you eat, control your diet, control your meals. 3, Get yourself a certified personal trainer. We'll provide you one and get you on your own. We need you round the clock training. Make sure you're sleeping. Make sure you're working out. Put you on a diet to actually lose weight and to keep a certain body fat and to keep under a certain weight. Zion has to be at least, God has to get down to 270, 260. Okay, 300 pounds at 6'6" is not healthy playing weight for an NBA player. He's got to get down to at least 260, 250. That's one. Other thing is I'll put some game provisions like Zion. You have to hit this certain weight to get your money. You also have to play this amount of games each season to get your money, whether that's 60, 65, 70, whatever they want to decide that. But I'm setting it at 60 games. You got to play at least 60 games each season to get your fully guaranteed money. So that's about 8% of the amount of games the season has. So you have to play 80% games each season to get your money. Because right now he's unreliable. He's injury prone. And if he doesn't like those provisions that is set in the contract, well, if New Orleans, you're like, well, we could just trade you because we have a superstar right now in Brandon Ingram, upcoming superstar that could take the reins. Now, we would like to have you alongside with B.I. so we can have a two-headed monster, possibly a big three, a three-headed monster. But, Zion, if you don't want to be here, we'll get rid of you. I mean, as simple as that. Because I feel like ownership has got to start taking a little bit of control of, like, telling these players, like, hey, listen, we want you to be here. Here's all that money, but you don't want to have a Ben Simmons situation where you just sit out, you're grumpy, you're young, I don't want to play. It's like, Zion, we're going to give you this money because you're so talented, but we need you on the court to help us win. So, again, I don't think New Orleans would trade him, but if you want to set the ultimatum, these are the standards and the provisions that we are going to set in your contract. And if you don't like it, we're going to trade you. Now, maybe he could go to New Orleans. He could go to the Knicks. Maybe the Knicks get back Randall and maybe Barrett. Who knows? But, you know, if a lot of teams are going to be tempted to stay away from Zion because of his injury history. Now, again, the talent is there. The man is explosive. I mean, he has the potential to be one of the next faces of the league, but that's only if he can stay healthy. And you look at the culture and the foundation that New Orleans has set. They have a great young coach in Willie Green, who's championship made, championship pedigree. Okay, now he hasn't won a title, but he's been in very key high-profile games. He knows what it's like to handle pressure. He has the eye, he has the control of the players. He has the voice of the players. The players are listening to him. I believe New Orleans started the season like 1-11. Zion was out. We're just like, oh damn, another rebuilding year. He was like, screw that. They fought. They got into the play-in tournament. They beat the Spurs to get in. And it's like they took the Suns to 6 games without, quote-unquote, their best player, one of their 2 best players. Because you can make an argument. Brandon Ingram and Zion are like, here, 1-1A. And so he clearly has the voices of the players and the command of the players. So they got a great young coach in Willie Green. They got 2 legit 20-plus points per night scorers. They got young, rugged, tough, defensive-minded players. They got a big body down low in Valanciunas, man. And I'm telling Zion, like, listen, Zion, we want to build around you and BI, but we need you to get your weight under control. We need you to get healthy. We will help you get healthy. Whatever you need from us, we will give you the resources. We will be with you step by step. But you have to take that initiative because at the end of the day, this is your career. Here's the money. You have $100 million from Jordan. We're going to give you the 181. But for you to get the fully guaranteed 181, these are the things that you have to do to get that. Get your weight under control. Lose some weight. You're too fat. Get healthy. Get a chef. Work out. Here's a trainer that we will provide you that we could get for you. Get those things down. We need you to play a certain amount of games. Here's your money. And then the sky's the limit from there for New Orleans. But let me know what you guys think about this. That I think that this is what New Orleans should do for Zion, especially now that his contract extension is up and he's eligible for the rookie max. New Orleans has a great future. But let me know what you guys think about what I just said. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to Worlds TV. Would really help out the channel. I will see you guys next time. Stay blessed. Stay safe. Peace.